Hello darlings and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, I'm Raven. In my line of sight right now, I have a total of 41 different hair flowers. Yes, 41, I did just count them. And that does not even take into account all the ones that are in drawers and out in storage and in different boxes. It's kind of a problem. Also, I like to play with hair and makeup. Today we are going to be doing this hairstyle. I've got a roll here, a little roll here, and a little bitty bun back here that's got some curls in it. This is day one hair. If you do vintage pinup-y hair tutorials, you know that day one hair can be kind of a pain. So this is day one hair. I thought I'd show you a quick and fairly easy do on day one. So if you would like to see how I did this hairdo right here, stay tuned. It's been a while since I've been in front of the camera. Now I'm blind. I'm going to be going through most of this video with no makeup on. But hey, real life, I do my skincare, put all my serums, moisturizers and stuff on my face and let them sink in while I'm doing my hair. Normal tools of the trade got me a 1 inch, I think it's 1 inch, maybe 3/4 inch hair curling iron. Got me brush, comb, teasing comb. I'm not sure if I'll use all of them, but they're in my arsenal and sitting right out. A piled bobby pins, ponytail holder, and I have got my Big Sexy Hair hairspray, and also I've been using some Suavecita hairspray. If you can find this stuff is amazing for vintage pinup hair do's. There's something about it's kind of a sticky type hairspray and it's so great for molding. I really have enjoyed using this. Like I'm making the hairdo, and then I'll go in with this for a finishing spray or finishing, you know, layer of hairspray. If I could only pick one, it would be the Suavecita. I'm really glad that I actually have both, so that's pretty cool. To get things started, we are going to separate out the bang area. Doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just grabbing a clip to clip that while I take all the rest of my hair and put that into a high pony or just a ponytail, something to get it out of the way. And this is going to be very much like one of my last hair tutorials that I will link below, the barrel roll in the front in the beginning of it. And it'll be pretty similar, but not exactly similar. Now, a little bit of backstory, if that is a thing on a hair tutorial, I'm not sure. I did wash my hair today, which is kind of like the kiss of death in most vintage type hair deals, whatever. Because your hair is really slippery and doesn't like to do what you want it to do when it's freshly washed. And I don't want to put a ton of product in my hair right now because I am planning on doing a set tonight. I'm going to curl it and sleep in it overnight. So I don't want to start out with too much product in my hair today. That's where this is all coming from, if that makes any sort of sense whatsoever. When I was blow drying it, I did use my Style Sexy Hair. It is a heat protectant and setting spray, so not only does it protect from the heat, but also helps things take a curl. It gives just a tiny bit of texture to the hair, will make it a little bit easier to work with. Just like last time, I'm going to take this whole front section and curl it. Because I have so many boy, I lose my train of thought. Layers in my hair, I do have to slowly roll it down to make sure everything gets in there. Going to slide that out and pin. Just do that to the whole bang area. Right, just got 3 curls in there. I am going to give them a light spray because again, I'm trying not to overload my hair with products. I'm gonna take that ponytail holder out and just brush through all my hair. I'm going to take it and put it in a very high pony. Now, if I were doing this on day 2 or 3 after washing my hair, I would definitely be using like a styling wax or something around my head to kind of make everything lie really smoothly and nice and flat, all of this stuff. But again, I'm trying not to put too many products on my hair today. Is that crooked? Okay, try to get it in the middle. Not that it's really going to matter that much. All right, again, gonna give just like a light spray. All right, now let's deal with the ponytail. So I'm gonna break it up into rather large sections because I'm not trying to get curly. I'm just trying to get a little bit of curl in it. Yeah. And all that stuff's gonna fall out, but that's okay. So I'm just going around and giving as much of this as you can a quick curl. There we go, got just a little bit of curl in there. I could totally give that a little bit of brush through and just leave it the way that it is. Or I could continue to play with it, which I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take those curls that I just did and kind of wrap them around my fingers. And take a bobby pin and just pin it into place. Now I have a curl there. And I'm going to keep doing that all over the place. Wrap it around. Does not have to be perfect at all. I know this would be so much easier to see the detail if I didn't have black hair, but that's just the way it is. I got my black hair. That's how we're looking so far. Oh, there, we've got a curly bun. Just like that. Oh, I have something falling out. Let's fix her. I don't know if that was falling out or I just missed that piece. If you're finding that your hair is really slippery, you can always, instead of putting 1 pin in each curl, put 2 and crisscross them. That works well too. There we go. Light hairspray. Calling it good. Now time for the bangs. I'm gonna take these out. They have cooled by now. So we are gonna start on one side. Spread it into smaller sections and just give a little bit of back comb. And I am not spraying as I'm back combing because again, I'm trying not to use too many products in my hair. If this were day 2 or 3, I would be, or if I wanted to use this roll for more than 1 day, I would be. And see how I pulled them both together and are threading them together. as I go. As you're doing each section, you also, in my mind, don't want to take it here and then right here and here, because by doing it here, you're creating a separation between these two chunks. And when you're doing this, as opposed to other ways, the way I'm doing it, I'm taking really small sections and ratting them together so that it does create that one chunk. If you use too big of sections, when you're ratting, it'll just rat that hair. It won't actually rat the two sections together. I hope that makes sense. And then all together to about there. I'm using the Suavecita because it's not like the final spraying, and just doing a light spray. Okay, taking my smoothing comb. So I've got the outside all smoothed. I am going to take out a little bit right there. See how I'm taking out that? And I'm gonna leave that. I still want it to be connected to some extent, but we're kind of leaving it off to the side. I'm gonna take this here, make sure it's all in one curl. Let me see if it's a little better. All right, wrapping it around my fingers just to get it into curl mode. And then bringing it down to my scalp. I hope my hands weren't too much in the way for that. And take your bobby pins, pin it into place. That's just 2 bobby pins right there, and it's held pretty well. But because I'm not shellacking it with hairspray, I'm gonna add an extra bobby pin or 2. All right, so now we got this little bit. There are a few things I could do with him. I could put him over here and create a tiny little roll, but we're gonna try something different. Bring it around to this side and just fold it up into a tiny little roll. Let's see. Wrap it around my fingers and roll it down. And then see what that looks like. You can always change it. You can kind of glue it back a little bit. Oh, I just love it when my camera shuts off. But I at least noticed very quickly. So here we are, got a curly bun, got a little bit of curly up front, and because in my world you can never have too much leopard print, check it out. Oh, let's see if I can get up here. There we go. Even my shirt has leopard print because this is Cherry Darling and her leopard print tattoos. Yeah, I know, we got similar tattoos going on. I love this shirt. I got this shirt, I actually bought it from the Cherry Doll Face herself at Viva. Got to meet her actually twice at Viva and bought this shirt and one other of her shirts, and love, love, love. And if you don't know who I'm talking about, I will link her channel below. Please go and check her out. She is amazing and a constant inspiration in my world. So I'm going to take this scarf here and I'm going to fold it in half lengthwise because it is a little bit wider than I need. So there we are. And take it around the bottom of my hair. Go slow and gentle. Now before I tie that tight, I'm taking bobby pins and going to crisscross them in the back. This is a good look. And And then I'm going to pin here and on the other side. Now I can tighten that down a little bit more and tie a bow. Now, obviously I headed off to the side and didn't have it quite in the middle, but you know what? I'm not going to take it out. That's okay. I will just take that and tuck it into the side here. Remove that safety pin. Tuck it under and then pin. And there we have it. Easy peasy pin up hair. I hope we can see it all the way around. I'm always, you know, very nervous about doing my hair tutorials because I am not a professional. I do not have experience on other people's hair. This is just what I do, and I thought I would share some of my experience, my knowledge, what I do with you. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you want to check out some of my other hair tutorials, I will put them right in here. And also don't forget to hit the subscribe button up in the corner and we can hang out more often. Also, if you want to see what I do to my face to go with this hair, well, you'll have to stay tuned for the next video. See you then.